Rick, on Roland Garros, it's round the corner. I have to ask you about some of the matchups, and I want to ask you about the men's first because obviously it looks like it's going to be Nadal's swan song, his last Roland Garros. It's not confirmed, but I think it's pretty likely. I'm assuming you've seen him play lately, and he's obviously made a comeback. I'm a big Rafael Nadal fan, I'll be honest. I'm pretty unbiased when it comes to my commentary analysis, but growing up, he was one that I used to look up to, and he's got a very, very tough first round in Alexander Zverev, who just won Rome, and he's in form. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, first off, in the past, Roland Garros was the Rafa Invitational. Let's face it, 112-3. You can't listen. If you're 112-3 at anything, marbles, checkers, backgammon, I mean, give me a break. This is pro tennis, 112-3, and it's the best of 5 sets. Half the matches, well, I'd say 75% of the matches are won just because his name is Nadal. And the numbers are mind-boggling. People got to appreciate that in an individual sport. Okay, never retired. Okay, Clay's physical. People know when they played him. You got to bring not breakfast, lunch. You better bring dinner and a snack. The guy is amazing. We throw this around. No one has been so dominant at a Grand Slam like this. Okay. Now, all that being said, everything comes to an end. All right. In my opinion, because of the injuries, age, everything else, he's a little half a step slow in and out of the corners. Okay. People aren't as afraid of him because they know inactivity. And like you said, retirement's around the corner. So people think they can win. They maybe even expect to win instead of maybe I have a chance to win, like in the past, So it's a whole different backdrop. Now, that being said, can he beat Zverev? Absolutely. And here's why. He has 22,000 people in his back pocket. The only one that wants Zverev to win is Zverev, probably his girlfriend, his cat, his dog, his mom, dad, and coach. That's probably the only people that want him to win, maybe a few more. It's still Nadal. He still can play. If, as you know, Zverev gets nervous and doesn't stay in the moment, Rafa has a shot. But it's the only way that Zverev can win, the only way that Nadal can win, if Zverev checks out mentally and gets nervous, and it can be a dogfight. And, at the end, comes down to key points. But if they both play their best, Zverev should win, probably in 3 straight sets. But that's why you play the game. Nothing would surprise me at all, okay? But people should just get back and savor it. The fact that he's given everybody one more little snapshot, and I kind of like it, that he's playing someone that it adds more to the whole thing. You know what I mean? And if this is his last one, it's good. If he does go out, he's going to play someone who's one of the best players in the world on clay at this moment.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I was almost thinking if he was going to get a top seed, maybe just get Djokovic and we see it one more time because I don't know if we'll ever see that one again. And, obviously Djokovic is in a better place at the moment in terms of form, but even he's looking a little bit, maybe half a step slow, let's see, rather than a step slow. He lost today in Geneva as well to Thomas Matchak in the semi-final of the 250. So he's not looking as good as he was last year. But yeah, it's supposed to be playing the day on Monday, so I guess that's good for Rafa because he loves playing in day conditions and obviously with his high topspin forehand. But I mean, with the crowd behind him, and obviously he'll have the feeling of playing at Roland Garros. Zverev historically tends to start quite slow in the opening round as well and give players chances. What's your prediction for that one then, Rick? How do you think it'll go?
Well, you got to go with Zverev, but listen, Zverev can get nervous, and the fact that he did so well, that can almost work against him because he might think I'm not doing as well, and his second serve can be shaky. You know what I mean? So Rafa has a shot. It's not like a home run.